Today I'm going to share with you some beautiful melodic soloing secrets. Hey everyone, how's it going? I want to talk about different ways you can start thinking about creating melodies in your solos. We're gonna go through a few ideas that I think that are really essential, and I'm gonna demonstrate everything while playing. So let's dive in. Before we begin, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and also click that bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Let's begin. So the first thing I want you to see over here is that I just have two chords, right? Just like C and F major. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna play the roots of those chords and just start create some beautiful sounds with them. Maybe slide into them. So we got C and F, right? Here we go, C. F. How about another octave? Now I'm just gonna go and play another chord tone, like maybe the third of each chord, so they're both major. So the major third is gonna be a step, 2 steps above. So on C major it's gonna be this, and on F it's gonna be this. Right? But I can also slide into them, and that will sound like this. And then I can play that in octaves. Right? I can also play the entire triad and start soloing around it. Something like that. So I'm going up in C, then back in F. Or maybe keep going up. F. And then come back. F. Nice. Now I'm gonna challenge myself to play those just on one string to get a nice sound of sliding. Or over here. Right? So now I'm gonna be more creative using the scale, the general scale C major, around the different chord tone notes. And I get this. And you can notice that I'm using very subtle melodic ideas, like if I go poo-dee-doo-da, then maybe I can respond with that doo-dee-doo-da. See? So very simple ideas can go a long way. Now I'm going to show you the concept of diatonic enclosures and how magical they are. Check it out. If I take just my chord tones, if I choose one of them, let's say the root, and I surround it with a diatonic enclosure with notes that are within the C major scale, will sound like this. Check it out. Before, And now, so you see it's kind of like a diatonic cage around my target tone. Let's do it to another interval, maybe the third. So before, it will sound like this. And after, with the diatonic cage enclosure, we get this. Now, I can keep playing freely around that and develop some kind of motive. If that's not all, I can start using notes that are outside of the scale, chromatic notes. And that leads me to this sound. Let me explain about those a little bit. So instead of just going, I can go chromatically or with F instead of just playing. I can go, let's get to that F, right? Another thing I can do is, if you've been watching my channel for a while now, is go from one chord tone to another chord tone. Let me show you. Kind of bebopy vibe. So you see I'm going from the root into my 5, into my third. And then I'm going from my 5 over here on this triad F. I can go from my 5 all the way to my third into my root. So it sounds like this. Now the next thing I want to show you is intervals. You can start playing with intervals like 6 and fourths to surround and create different double stop kind of sounding effects around each chord. Check it out, very simple ideas today. So all of these are just around the chord tones. If I have C, I can go, or its first inversion over here. Or second inversion, I can kind of go maybe. And then to F. Very simple stuff today, right? We can take this all the way to jazz and bebop, although this 1/4 progression is more poppy vibe. Now, if you want to see a structured way to master the fundamental elements of music, from triads, arpeggios, and how to unleash your creativity with everything from the basics all the way to jazz essentials, melodic minor, diminished, check out my website, weissguitar.com. You can also do that in the link in the description of this video. And if you want to check out a really cool video where I talk about how to improvise over chord changes, especially jazz chord changes, check out this video right over here.